Hello YouTube friends, I thought I would film a makeup collection video. I've been randomly browsing, or not so randomly browsing, and watching a lot of them, so I thought I'd make one of my own. Oh, and in other news, I finally got me a ring light. It's a little heart-shaped, but hey, it works. I'm going to start by showing you my eyeshadow palettes, my smaller eyeshadow palettes. I have the I Heart Revolution chocolate palette in Rocky Road, the Rocky Road mini palette. I got this not too long ago. I actually got it because of another palette I have. It's a magnetic palette that I have in my box of makeup here. Yes, literally all of my makeup fits in this box. Yeah. And I was Build Your Own Eyeshadow Quad by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I had dropped it and shattered my emerald. And this shade looks similar in the pan, the shade right here. But the color payoff is different. Either way, I like this palette. It smells good. It's named after my favorite ice cream. And yeah. The only makeup I keep in my collection is makeup I'm not allergic to, because I have really sensitive skin. So it's hard to find makeup I can use. Next is another recent purchase, like within the last month or two, is the Milani Most Wanted palette in the Color Story Jewel Heist. I'm not sure I'm using the phrase color story right, but whatever. And yeah, this is Milani Jewel Heist. I've only used it a couple of times. Again, it's fairly new. Yeah. Next, I have NYX Ultimate Edit in Phoenix. This one I bought last year or year before to do a vampire look for Halloween, because these three shades here work really good for doing vampire eyes. Like if you want vampy eyes that look a little dead and sunken, NYX Ultimate Edit, vampire eyes that look a little sunken, NYX Ultimate Edit in Phoenix. Now, I really haven't used this palette yet, per se. I may have used part of it once, but I got it because I love bright colors. I mean, just look at those colors. And this one is NYX Ultimate Edit in Brights. Focus, camera, focus. Whatever. And then the last one I'm going to show you of the smaller palettes that are in this little zipper pouch is the Ulta Beauty Baked Eyeshadow. I've had this one for like a long time. Longer than I should, but I'm not throwing it away. Next, I'm going to show you the B&H Cosmetics Trendy in Tokyo, and I keep the outer packaging. I've used this one like 3 times, I think. But again, I bought it last month when I was in Springfield for the Japanese Fall Festival put on by the Sister Cities Association. Look at all those colors. I know I've used Wasabi and Bamboo to do kind of a green look. Look at Electric. That is a super shimmery purple. Love it. I am just digging into my box of makeup. I have no idea where that... Oh, there it is. Yeah. When I was doing my makeup at my sister's house one time, I dropped this palette on the bathroom floor and I shattered these two. I finally got a replacement for Emerald, but since there's still some makeup left in Enchanted, I'm not going to buy a replacement until I use that up. I forget the color names for these other two, but this one broke up when it hit the floor too, and this one didn't for some odd reason. Anyway, this is my the only Anastasia Beverly Hills I have. This is all of it. Yeah. And now on to my eyeshadow singles. I have some Mica Beauty. It took me a long time to earn the money to be able to afford these, because these are eyeshadow singles and they are $20 a piece, and that's before taxes. So I've got Patience, and they are loose. These are loose eyeshadow singles by... Not all of my eyeshadow singles are Mica Beauty, but I'm showing off the Mica Beauty ones first. Then I've got Violet. Look at that color. And Mica Beauty has a lot, because it is a loose eyeshadow, it does have a lot of fallout, but it's hypoallergenic and it does not harbor bacteria. Wonderful. This one, I'll read the color name after I show it to you, apparently. Arrogance is the one I just showed you. And this one is in Earth. Color Earth. It's kind of a nude with a somewhat of a pink undertone. Some of it flaked out on my finger. I'll show you. And then I have the Bare Minerals in Bearskin is the color name here. It's one of the ones that they did for birthday stuff. So yeah, I bought all the Mica Beauties. Well, Mom bought one or two of them for me, and then I bought the others with my own money. I have some an eyeshadow single by The Balm that one of my friends gave me, and it's called What's the Tea? And then, or from the What's the Tea collection, and this one is called He Said, She Said. I've used it a couple of times. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. And then I have some Kat Von D. I got this one on sale on Sephora's website. This one is called Alchemist and is a holographic teal. It doesn't look very teal in the pan, but when you apply it, it has a tealish color to it. Very subtle. And then for the last of my eyeshadow singles, I have a Maybelline New York in the color... I don't think it even has a name. Anyway, it's just a matte, plain matte black eyeshadow. Because who doesn't need a matte black eyeshadow for reasons. Yeah, I don't even think this color has a name. Oh, Night Sky. And then next, out of the box is the Soft Focus Finishing Powder in the color Milk Chocolate by Black Radiance. And obviously I am about as fair-skinned as you can get. However, I do use this as a contour shade, and it is nice on my skin. It doesn't irritate me. It's wonderful. I have the Sephora Blush and Highlighter Palette. I have used all of these colors. They are beautiful. Next, I have this old Ulta eyeshadow. I would assume it's supposed to be a blush, but I use it for a bronzer and highlighter palette. I'm not sure if it had a brush in it at one point or not. I've had this thing for like 7 years. I've almost hit pan on the highlighter. This is a really pretty highlighter. I don't reach for neutral palettes that much. I know earlier I said I really like the, but I don't reach for this one that much. If it weren't for the highlighter, I probably wouldn't be keeping it. And then another palette here is the Tarte Pro Glow palette. This was a gift from a friend. This Ulta palette was a gift from my sister. But this is the Tarte Pro Glow palette. I'm not sure. I haven't played with it that much. I'm not a big fan of the cream contour in there, but that's just because I find it hard to work with cream contours. That's just me. Next, my pouch of foundations, setting sprays, concealers, that kind of stuff. Okay. Get everything out. Okay. This is the makeup drop. I prefer this to makeup sponges because it's not porous and all you have to do is sanitize the surface and boom, you're not getting more germs in your makeup or on your face. I have yet to try the Grip Primer by Milk Cosmetics. This is a sample I got, again, birthday stuff. A lot of these came. This primer my sister gave me. It was like, purchase with so much or more and you get free makeup, store brand makeup. This I bought myself. This works pretty good. The only problem I have with it is it smells like coconut, and I do not like the coconut smell. This is a hydrating fixing spray, but it can also be used as a primer. Again, it smells like coconut. I don't like this. This is also by Black Radiance, and it feels good on my skin. When I do eyeshadow first, I spray this on after I do my eyeshadow, but before I do my foundation, and it works really good. This is the Pumpkin Seed Serum Primer by Wet n Wild. I didn't think I would ever use a serum anything, but I like the smell. It feels good on my skin. It has micro glitters and makes you glow. This is the Milani Make It Last in matte finish. Again, like I spray this on after I do all my makeup. Well, sometimes before lipstick, but whatever. your makeup's not going anywhere. Yeah, it'll like rub off when you touch your face and stuff, but that's just makeup in general. Makeup's not going anywhere with this. This is the sample size Kat Von D Locket finishing powder. And I really like this. This is the NYX HD Studio finishing powder. This is actually my second jar of it. I actually went through a container of this already. This is a sample of Estee Lauder's, some Estee Lauder foundation. It's a sample of it. This is the foundation I've been using regularly recently, the Clinique Even Better Refresh. I usually use Clinique foundation because, again, sensitive skin and your girl has trouble finding stuff she can wear. And use the Tarte Ultra Creamy in travel size because I don't use much. I use the Tarte Shape Tape. This, I'm not going to take them out of their zipper pouch. This is all, pretty much all of them. Yeah, this is it. This is all my false eyelashes. This pouch here holds makeup brushes. And I just bought this zipper pouch recently because I don't have that many single blushes. I have the sample size Milk Cosmetics or Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in the shade Work. Yes, there's a bit of foundation on the end there. Let me scroll up so you can see the side and see the actual color. Yeah, I've used this a few times. This is a sample size, and look how much product is in there. For makeup, that is a lot. Here's my thumb for comparison. Yeah. And then I have another sample size blush, Tarte Amazonian Clay in the shade Party. And I have hit pan on this one, but for the longest time, this was my only blush, so kind of makes sense that I would hit pan on it. And then this one that I bought recently, oh, it smells so good. This is the Fantasy Makers limited edition Pumpkin Spice Blush by Wet n Wild. I've used it once. It still looks like a pumpkin. It's so cute. Yeah, then that's it for the blushes singles. My lipsticks. I do enjoy a nice colorful lip. This is LA Girl Matte lipstick in the color Love Triangle. Yeah, that's what that one looks like. Yeah, until I lived in Springfield for a while, like Springfield, Missouri, I had never heard of a brand called LA Girl. Yeah, small town vibes. And then I'm not gonna twist them up out of the ones with the clear lids. I'm not gonna twist them up just so I can make this video shorter. This is Wet n Wild Will You Be With Me, or Would You Be With Me? That's what that one looks like. This is the Bite Beauty lip liner in the color Glance. That's what that one looks like. This is Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers lipstick in the color Eerie Onyx. Who doesn't love a nice black lipstick? And this is probably, I'm not a big fan of pinks, but this is probably my go-to color for lips. And it's called Fuchsia with Blue Pearl. It's a pearlescent lip color in kind of a fuchsia pink by Wet n Wild. The name of it is so blonde, but it's so true. Yeah. This is Just Garnet. Again, Wet n Wild. Most of my lipsticks are Wet n Wild. Let me do the ones that are not Wet n Wild. What's left of those. This is Chai by Bite Beauty. And those were sample sizes. This is Revlon Pink Truffle. This video is going to be forever long. I don't have any editing software. Okay, the rest of these lipsticks, bullet lipsticks, are Wet n Wild. This one is Cherry Frost. This one is What the Spooky. I wore this one the other day, a nice purple shade. This one is Black Orchid. And then I've got Breeze. I've got In the Near Fuchsia. And the last one, Sunset Peach. So that's all my bullet lipsticks. My other lipsticks here, I've got the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the color for Libra, because your girl's a Libra. Its normal name is Ruler. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of these tartlets just because they're so old. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of these because they're so old. I also have Maybelline matte ink in the color Creator. Then I've got these samples of Kat Von D's lipsticks, and Outlaw, Vampira, and Lolita. I also have the Wet n Wild Shimmer Lip Gloss in the color Libra. I'm thinking I'm going to try putting this on top of this. pairing these two together in a look at some point. And then I have the Victoria's Secret lip gloss in Cocoa Swirl. And apparently I didn't zip it up last time. Okay, I have It Cosmetics Superhero, which for the longest time was my go-to mascara. This one's old. I'm only keeping it so I can remember when I have when repurchasing this is in my budget. But I mean, seriously, look at that applicator. I prefer this over the regular brushy spoolie types. And then I have Lancôme Monsieur Big in black, because that's like the only shade of mascara I wear. I actually had a free sample of this, and it got old, so I repurchased this in travel size because mascara, yeah, goes bad quickly. I have a free sample of Milk Kush mascara, and again, this is a black mascara. And it has the rubbery bristles on the brush that I like. I have the Ulta Beauty Plush Drama. This has the spoolie type applicator that I don't particularly care for. And this is getting a little old, I'm not sure. It's in the shade Jet Black. I have some pencil sharpeners in a tinted Ziploc. I have some Vampire Fangs that I have yet to even take out of the package. Highlighters. I have the Maybelline Master Holographic. And the rest of these are Wet n Wild. I have Blossom Glow. And then I have Haunted Hills. Hollywood. And this one was a gift from a friend. I've been looking, but it's kind of old, so I've been looking for a replacement. And this one is... I don't know what this one's called. Number 0317, whatever that is. I've been looking for a replacement for this one, because this one's getting old. And last but not least, eye primers and pencils. Now, it's the NYX Professional Brow Pencil. I got the brunette and soft brown, but they don't match my hair color. They're actually a little too light for me. I have the sample size of the Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer. That's what it looks like. I don't reach for this that often. I have an old chubby NYX cream eyeshadow stick in the color Milk. I have a sample size of the Kat Von D tattoo liner. This one I like. I have Wet n Wild's Color Icon Kohl eyeliner, spelled K-O-H-L, like what Egyptians used to put on their eyes, in black and brown. And I found that this eyeliner here, the brown eyeliner here, actually matches my eyebrow color better than the brow product I have. So I use that instead. And then I have the Kat Von D Shake Primer for the eyes. It is excellent. Your eyeshadow does not crease or move, and I'm not allergic. Well, that is it for my makeup collection. If you like the video, leave a like. And I guess I'll see you in my next video. Bye!